Good morning. Good morning. I am here. Hang on. I'm getting there. I am getting there. Oops. It's early. It's early and it's gloomy. And I love it. Give me gloom. Give me liberty or give me gloom. And then give me sunny days. I'll take them all. All right, getting the link out. I'm just going to put a little note in here with the link. Is everyone still okay with receive? How do you spell receiving? With C-I-E-V-E. Receiving. E-I-E-I-V-I-N-G. The link every morning. All right, let's get over to the Creative Hand Lettering page. And today is April 25th, and the prompt is pansies and pastels. Not pastel, shabby pastel group. Pastels. And here's the link. And we are ready to rock and to roll. Pamela says, let the day begin. Hi, Shari and Denise and Pamela and Marilyn, Judy, Jennifer. It's Friday. And Valerie, hello. And Mina and Linda. Linda, I just saw some picture of you yesterday and I can't remember what it was, but I meant to comment, or maybe I did comment. I don't know. I have no memory of anything these days. Hi, Diane. Hi, Arlene. Hi, Susan. Hi, Ellen. Anywho, hi, Penny. Hi, Dieta. So my phone updated last night. My iPhone, it just updates because, and it updated, and then I had 230 or 250 emails. It was the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. I gotta fix my pillow under my butt. Where's the little girl? Oh, you're right there. Okay. This dog has become my shadow. It's kind of crazy. I've never had a shadow. I've never had a little dog. I've never had a little dog that is just there at my feet all the time. It's hard. It's hard not to step on her. Hi, Mary Lynn. Okay, the first shameless plug of the day is creatorofcuteness.com. I really need to spend some time and work on the website because a lot of old stuff is there. So I'm going to try to do that for you guys so that you don't have to deal with a lot of old stuff. But anyway, creatorofcuteness.com. Then we're going to talk about what's happening today. Today in the world of Lindsay and her classes is the Creative Book Club. We are having the last meeting of the 5th session of the Creative Book Club. It's $30 per session where you get 4 meetings. We are just finishing up with April. So we had January, February, March, and April. You can still join this if you want to get January, February, and March. These really aren't themed for seasons or they're just more about the book. It's not really like holiday season-ish, whatever. So this is the last session of the fifth session, last meeting of the fifth session of the Creative Book Club. And then we will be going on to the sixth session of the Creative Book Club. That'll give you May, June, July, and August. It's again $30 for 4 months. So it would be $7.50, $7.50, $7.50, and $7.50 for each month. But you're getting 2 books this year instead of just one. So that makes it $3.75. Is that right? $3.25? $3.25? My brain. $3.25. No, it is $3.75, right? Because $3.50 and $3.50 is $7.50. Is that 7? 6, 7? Oy vey. So it's, I don't know. It's cheap, whatever it is. It's cheap. We review a new book each month. We play in the No Excuses art journaling book each month, and we make a project where we learn a new technique each month. So at the beginning of April, we worked in our No Excuses art journaling book. And the way this one works is it goes month by month. So like this is for May, 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 May. So we work by month in this book at the beginning of each month. And some people are playing in this and some people aren't, and that's totally fine. And then what we do at the end of the month is we work in a book of my picking, choosing, whatever you want to call it. And this month I chose the abstract watercolor book. Look, I have lots of Post-it notes to go over things because I reviewed the book on my own yesterday. It's stinking good. I could do something out of this book every day for probably 2 months, if not longer. But anyway, Jennifer, yes, you can. I think that's either the 3rd session of the book club or the 4th session of the book club. But I don't know if those are up right now because I held back all of the old classes because of all the crazy Facebook thing. So anyway, that's that. So this is today at 4 o'clock. And we are going to make an inspiration journal today using our watercolor play, which is going to be fun. So that's today's class. I have been wanting a new inspiration journal. I haven't had one for a really long time. And I think it's time to get inspired. So an inspiration journal is what it will be. And then we have the 17th quarter of Journal Play Day, which is coming right along as well. So we have done April's book. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., we have our next session of the 17th quarter doing May's book, but it's on April 26th at 10 a.m. So we make a new art journal each month. We get 1 to 3 new pages of art from me each month, and we learn a new tip or trick or whatever, trick or treat. We learn a new trick or treat. And then for the month of May, this is our artwork. And I have to go plug my printer back in so I can print some of these pages. There's this one that comes in black and white and in color. There's this one that comes in black and white and in color. There's this one that comes only in color because it's watercolor. There's no black on it. This one that just comes in color. Again, no black on it. This one that comes in only color because I did this at the hospital whilst waiting for my husband. So I didn't have a scanner and I wanted to paint it really bad. And it was super fun to do. So it only comes in color. This one is only in color because it is got no black on it. And then I have some extra scans here. And that is all for the month of May. And then this is for June. So June is going to be a buggy month. So June we get Kathy says we should call the dog Doodlebug. Where are you, honey? He's gone. I don't think he would like that name, but he doesn't like Bugsy either. And she doesn't really come to Bugsy, so I think it is a good time to change her name. She doesn't come, period. if you call her. So anyway, we're getting bumblebees for June and ladybugs for June. And then I did another page last night. So you're going to get a collage elements page with a bunch of ladybugs and moths. And then you're going to get, I don't even know what you would call these, but a couple of words, June bugs and snug as a bug, and then bumblebees and a dragonfly. And then that might be it. I don't know. I kind of want to do a couple just basic backgrounds. I think we need a green maybe and a purple to go with all these, or orange maybe, green and orange, maybe green and orange. I don't know. Oh yeah, we're doing treat training, Kathy. We for sure are. But she still won't come to her name, which is fine because today's the day we're going to make the final decision if she's staying or not. I've already made the decision. I think she's staying because I'm not allergic to her, so that's good. And my husband and I both have allergies this morning, but I think it's what's happening outdoors. So that's journal play day, and that's tomorrow. Now, I have giant apologies for this page, but I have decided that I am not redoing it. It is a cluster mess of messy. It's for May, if you can even read that. And I did 1 through 30 with alphabetical order of flowers. We've done this before, but I've given lots of choices. Like, for example, May 1st is agapanthus, amaryllis, and allium. You can do any or all of those. And then for the second, it's bleeding heart flower, begonia, or bluebonnet, or all of them. But it's just kind of a mess because I did it on grid paper, and none of my paints and none of my pens like the paper at all. So here's the bonus factor. Well, we didn't do X, Y, and Z, so you can add these into something else if you want. And for example, like here, you can do these two together. And I don't remember why I put these together, but I did. I'll have to go back and look at it a little bit better. Then the bonus is on Monday, we'll do mixed media. On Tuesday, we'll do texture or technique. On Wednesdays, we'll do watercolor. On Thursdays, we'll take a break and it's a freebie day. And then on Friday, we'll do fabric or fodder or both. And these were suggestions by Carol Hogan in my suggestion thing that I did on the page. So I'm excited to get started. And then I'm going to do something that fits in this box. It probably, and I don't know for sure, but it's probably going to be a stacked paper journal. We've done those before, stacked paper, but you can do whatever you want. There's no rules here because I can't force you to do anything. I can't come to your house and put a scissors in your hand and put a piece of paper in your hand and make you do it. So that's May. I will scan this in its ugliness later. Here's a funny fact about my dad. This was my dad's paper, and he only liked rounded corners for some reason. He didn't like these sharp corners. So he would make my mom, and my mom would do this because she was a 1940s subservient housewife. He would give her a rounded corner punch and ask her to punch all his paper for him, and she would do it. She punched, I have tons of this paper because she punched so much of it, so much rounded punched paper. So anyway, that's May. And I'll get it scanned later today or tomorrow, hopefully. So now here we are today. Let's look at what we did this week. We've done Mother Earth special days. We've done this one, which is joyous new life and colorful encounters with what's her face, whatever this dog's name is going to be. It's upside down, which kind of bothers me. Maybe it goes like this. We did this one, Blooming Hearts. Too bright for me on that one, for that kind of theme. And then yesterday we did this one, which I liked a lot, Nesting Newness. All right, so today, what was this one? Oh, this was the rabbit. This was the day before Easter. Arise, rebirth, and renew. Like it. Okay, so today we are on this part of the book, the last part, and we are to this cute little envelope, and it's Pansies and Pastels. I wrote it there so I would not forget, but we can erase it. So let's bring the camera way down and in a bit, and pencil. So here's how you draw a pansy from what I understand. It's like this and a loop-de-loop. Well, it doesn't have to be a loop-de-loop. And then a petal here and a petal here. Kind of looks like a Johnny jump up. And then you can put another one here and here. I don't like that. Put one like, maybe it needs to attach here like that. We'll try other ones. Let's try a different one. And then we'll do one like this, maybe smaller. That's like a heart. And then a petal over here. This is more like a Johnny jump up. And then this piece here. And then it goes like this in the centers. Can you see that? And then we'll put some more in here. Put one going kind of like that. Has a round thing in the center. Like that and like that. And then this piece and this piece. And we'll make this one go kind of crooked. Hi, Cindy Deets. We're drawing pansies. And this one is a pansy flower opening up like a little bud. Like that. Then let's try one of these ones. This one only has 4 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like that one the best, I think. And it has a little round thing in the center, and then a lot of, that one's my favorite. I can't grow pansies. I don't like this one at all. I think that was because of that last petal. I think if I do it like this one, I like that one better. It almost has another flower in the center of it, almost. Renata says, I thought today was Saturday. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's do another one going this direction. Maybe it is Saturday in Germany. Who knows? I'm going to put another one of these buds over here. I think I need another one right here. But we'll do this one going kind of up. Okay, one more right there. Do one of these big ones again. With the loop-de-loop. What kind of leaves do they have? I don't like those leaves at all. They're like this, but they go scallopy, 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 like that. Pamela says pansies were her dad's favorite. Was he a gardener? Because that's pretty cool, especially if he could grow them. I love looking at them, but mine die faster than you can shake a stick at it. I think maybe that's all the leaves will do. It's such a little petite card. I really like it. So petite. Beatrice says, good morning. On my way to the beach to celebrate my granddaughter's 4 years old. Her theme this year is Ariel, and it's at the beach. That's the cutest. All right, let's just do this, shall we? Don't like this one either. I like them with the 4 petals. I don't like them with the 5 petals. And maybe that's not a good thing, but. And pansies are lots of colors. There are yellow pansies and purple pansies and bluish pansies, right? Are there bluey ones? My favorite are the Johnny jump ups that are like the, what do you call it? They're like purple and yellow. Isn't that right? Isn't that what a Johnny jump up is? This brush has an extra little piece of something on it. A little hair. It's fun. Yeah, my husband woke up today with really bad allergies, and he never has allergies, so it's got to be bad out there. And the dog, whatever the dog's name is, I'll go with Bugsy still. He comes in the room and she barks at him, but she lets him pet him, and she's okay, but I think she's becoming protective of me. It's kind of crazy, and I don't like it. So we're trying to do more to warm her up to him, you know? This is all new to me. I understood how to manage big dogs, but this little dog stuff, it's all new. That's a pretty, I like how the watercolor worked on that. Do you guys see? As it dried, I just put the same color on top of it to get it a little darker. It's pretty. Very fun. Terry says, it is bad. My front porch is chartreuse. Ugh. Let's put the yellow in on most of these, let it dry. This is all going to be this yellow color. Maybe we'll use a couple of light and dark yellows. Well, that's almost the same color, Lindsay. There's a lighter yellow. We'll come back in here with a darker yellow. I'm going to do the same thing here. Lighter and darker. Put a lighter one right there. This has got to get a bubble, has a bubble in it. And then, did anyone see the happy face moon? Isn't that tonight, Terry? Brent says it's tonight. He just read about it. We're going to go out and look at it tonight. So if it was this morning, I guess we missed it. Huh. This looks like a peacock more than a pansy. But it's okay. It's pretty. Who said this? Jules says, I have a story about pansies. They are one of my favorite flowers. When my second oldest was little, I had planted my pansies in pots and was so excited. I went out the next day and all the blooms were gone. I found out many years ago that my daughter had eaten them because she was hungry. Probably my fault because I told her to try one since they are edible. Oh my gosh. What a little goober. I thought you were going to say that she picked them for you because a lot of kids, you know, they pick flowers to give to their parents or whatever. Oh, look at that beautiful color. Man, that's pretty. I'm really, really excited to start my inspiration journal tonight. I have so much stuff that's been inspiring me lately, but most of it's on the internet. And then if I don't print it out, I just don't look at it again. So I definitely want to print it out and keep looking at it. We're going to do all purple and blue flowers in here. I don't think I want to do any yellow ones, but maybe. That's a really cool blue. I wish this came out better. In Maryland, it is in the sky around 5:30 or 6 a.m. Well, we probably missed it then. Today, this morning, 5:30 or 6? Oh, well. We miss all the good stuff. Not happy with that one at all, but I'm going to leave it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's try another one. Let's try a pinky purple one. And we'll put in these little things like this. And make those a little darker. And let it dry. I gotta tell you, using these brushes that I've been using lately are really helping my hands not shake as much. So we're gonna take this and bring it. We'll fix this one later. I can fix it. I can fix this. Okay. I think we'll do an orange one. Oh. This one's going to be really pretty. And this one will be too once I fix it. Karen says, I think celestial stuff is in the sky for a few mornings. Thanks, Karen. Karen, can I just tell you, I was talking to Brent this morning and you guys are so nice. And I just wanted to thank you one more time. And you know what I'm thanking you for. So tell John Denver thank you. Just don't want to embarrass you. Or me. I don't want to embarrass either one of us. I probably should let this all dry before I come back in here with a color. But more fun to just mess it up. Okay, this one's got to dry. Or I could do this. This is the tiniest card. It's like 3 by 4. So you can well imagine how tiny these little pansies are. Oh, that's a good color. Really light. So I had this dream last night. Honey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I had this dream last night that where we used to live in Glendale, some guy parked this trailer in front of Ron and Cian's house. And it was giant and it was wrapped in Christmas paper and it had a Ferrari in it. But there was no note as to who the Ferrari was for. So we went around the neighborhood trying to figure out who it was supposed to be gifted to. That's all I can remember. I don't remember much more. Wow, the fog is insane at my house right now. Just gotta tell you. It's crazy cool. I also had a scary dream about my dad while we were looking for the owners of the Ferrari. And I think I was dreaming about it because we were at the bank and the bank guy was telling us about this man who had all the money in the world. And he bought Ferraris and had a garage full of them. And then he also had a locker with all the clothes that you wear when you drive your Ferrari. Like in his garage, he had a locker where he would go in and get all the gear to drive the Ferrari around in. Kind of crazy. And then he also told us this story about this man who took $21,000 out of his account, like his 401k or something. I don't know. He took all this money out of his account to stay at this place in Utah. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of it. Anyway, it was $21,000 for a week at this place in Utah, and I can't remember the name of it. And Brent and I saw Eugene Levy in a show where he goes around and he does, whatchamacallit? Like he'll do travel shows. You know what I mean? And he did a travel show on this place. It's like, it's Amangary. That's the name of the place. Look it up. Amangary in Utah. I think it's part of Page, Arizona, but it's really Utah. Oh my gosh. The coolest looking place you ever saw where it's all built into the rocks. And I kept telling Brent, someday I want to go stay here. Well, then we talked to this banker guy when we went to Wells Fargo, and he said it took $21,000 for this guy to stay there. And I said, well, I guess I won't even stay there for the night because that's just beyond out of my ballpark. I mean, you have to be so stinking rich to be able to afford that, right? Did I tell you when we went to Disneyland that I looked up, I wanted to stay at the Grand Californian? Only because I had heard about it from my parents. They stayed there for their 50th wedding anniversary, and my dad was the cheapest of cheap. No, that's not true. My mom was the cheapest of cheap. And I can't believe that they stayed there because I can't imagine how much it would have been back in the day. But it started at $800 a night for a room. And I'm like, why would you do that when you're just going to Disneyland? It's just a room. It doesn't even look like opulence or anything. I just don't get it. Use your first social security check and go, oh yeah, my social security check is so close to $21,000. Craziness. This is so pretty. Can I just say in person, it's really pretty? I'm gonna go back to purple. Anyway, if you get a chance to watch, I don't know the name of the show, but it's Eugene Levy, and he does a travel log show, like the old travel log, remember? Um, and he goes to this almond Gary place, and they take him all around. It's beyond beautiful. But, I mean, seriously, who can afford that? Well, we know who can. Warren Buffett. And all his cronies. All of them. Be funny, you go there and it's like J-Lo and Beyonce and Taylor Swift all staying there because they're the only ones who can afford that. Anyway, it's okay to dream a little, right? These ones are so much prettier than this one. That got kind of crazy. Oh, Lisa, we are having rain and snow up in this way. So, probably by you too. We're coming down to your neck of the woods, Lisa, with the dog tomorrow. So I hope it doesn't rain or snow too much at my daughter's place. Because we'll be outside with dogs. Denise says, Warren is too tight. He would probably never pay that much money to lay his head down on a pillow and take a shower. Well, I agree. Like, why would you pay that much money to just go to Disneyland and go back and sleep? All you're doing is sleeping. I just want a clean room, you know, with a decent bed. I bring my own pillow because I'm a freak. So pillows don't matter to me. I'm not really a freak. I inherited a pillow from my dad, and it's kind of become my security blanket, I guess. I never had one before. Well, I did when I was little. I had a big security blanket. Oh man, I'm shaking. Shaking. I used to carry a DD around. Did you guys carry a blanket or have a stuffy that you carried around with you? Atticus doesn't have anything, and I wish he did. But he doesn't really. We have taken to calling him Atticurtis because he looks so much like my son right now. So we call him Atticurtis. Or I call him that anyway. And I said that to my son the other day, and I don't think he liked that very much, that I'm calling his kid Atticurtis. And you know what? I don't care. These are pretty, right? Yeah, I used to bring my pillow on the airplane, but I don't, well, I haven't flown for a long time. But I don't think I would bring my pillow on the airplane anymore. Where's my daughter's coloring book that I made yesterday? I should show you guys that. I don't know where I put it. I made a coloring book for the wedding. I'll find it and show you another time. And I asked my daughter last night, I said, I know you're pretty much spent out of every penny that you have, but I said, is there anything that is on your bucket list for your wedding that you couldn't afford? And she said no. So I was very excited because I was like, well, maybe I'll kick in a few dollars more. But she said no. They got everything they could afford. They wanted, except that her fiance Savory, he really wants pyrotechnics because he's been watching YouTube videos, and a lot of these Indian and Cambodian weddings, right after they get married, like when they say, I now pronounce you man and wife, there's like sparklers that go off or something. This is so pretty. I wish you could see it in person. Denise says, I did not have anything when I was young, but I have a stuffed animal now. His name is Ralph. That's so funny. Look how pretty this came out. I can't wait to do some detail. That cracks me up. Annie, when you were little, did you have a stuffed animal that you carried around or anything? I don't think. What? Neither does Atticus. Maybe that's all their problems. They needed a little lovey. I think I'm going to go with this bright green. We used to sell stationery at my store, like really fancy stationery by a company called Crane. And then we also had TV Allen, if you ever have heard of either one of those. I know for sure TV Allen is not around anymore. I don't know about Crane, but we used to get these hand tipped, edged cards like this. Oh, they were beautiful and expensive. But I've always liked this look. I have still some cards that were personalized for me. You know, you order them out of the books. Remember that? When people had correspondence cards, I still have a couple of those left. Denise says, I got rid of Bob and got Ralph. I assume Bob was not a stuffed animal, probably just an animal. Let's see what happens when we do this. Not those. Let's do this brown on top of this green, but hold on, let's try it. Jennifer said, I had a blanket. I still have the tattered remnants of it in my hope chest. I always wanted a hope chest. I never got to get one. My mom thought it was stupid. But I still have my blanket also, my Dee Dee. My daughter had a Dee Dee. And then she lost that Dee Dee somewhere, and we spent hours going back through to find it. My mom finally found it. Remember those round racks like at the department stores? They had clothes on them. My daughter was hiding under there with her Dee Dee and then left it. And then we got to the car, and my daughter's like, I can't have my Dee Dee. So we had to go back and find it. I just don't know exactly if I should do black outline or no outline. I'm thinking just white. Start with white. Because I do like a little bit of lineage. Linda says, I still have my hope chest. Now it's delegated to the basement. I'm still hopeful that I can get a hope chest. I would not want one now. Actually, that's not true. I do have a hope chest. It was a rattan, what do you call it? A straw basket. Well, not happy with this. And I have to go back to flecking. I kind of like it. Oh, she's playing with her lammy. What do you think? I don't know. It's not horrible. Kind of wish I hadn't done the white, but my dad gave me his mom's hope chest. Oh, that is so cool. So you have your grandmother's, right? Grandmother's hope chest? Lisa? That's very cool. like the white. I kind of like it because it looks like whiskers almost. This is the only one I don't like. I wish I could fix that, but not much I could do. That's chicken. You leave that alone. It's thawing. Do not touch the chicken. We already lost some yesterday. So yesterday it was a really nice sunny day, and my husband put the pork chops that we were going to have for dinner out on the hood of his Toyota, which is pretty tall because it's a what do you call it? Four-wheel drive car. Pretty high up there, right? And he went out to get the pork chops to start making dinner, and all that was left was a cellophane bag that the pork chops were in. And we live where there's critters, but they don't come out during the day. And so first he was thinking maybe our neighbor's dog got them, jumped up on the hood and got them. She's liking that chicken, by the way.
What chicken?
The chicken that's thawing right there. Oh, look, honey. She jumped on you. I'm so happy. She went to print. Gosh darn, this is a pretty card. Right? Anyway, the chicken or the pork chops were gone. So then he started thinking about it, and he remembered seeing either a crow or a raven outside while he was working out there. We have giant birds, and we think that the birds got the pork chops. I mean, it was a thick pork chop steak. Thick. So we had no dinner. We had to make do with leftovers. Can you believe it? Wasn't horrible. But it was a really good pork chop that I bought at like a fancy butcher shop place. And I was bummed. Oh man, that's going to be so pretty. Now, if I don't shake, it's going to be great. There were no holes in the bag. No, it was vacuum sealed from a fancy place. Wait. Oh, Cheryl says, I have a hope chest made by my brother in woodshop back around 1958-59. That's super cool. Yes, Lisa, I was going to ask the same thing because I saw that when I was talking. Terry says, I'm getting ready to make my zebra popcorn for game night at church. We're having a cornhole tournament, so I'm making popcorn. I want to know what zebra popcorn is also. Can't believe she went up to Brent. What? I think I'm going to use gray, not black. What? You want to come up? Come on. I can't pick you up right now. I'm drawing. Little crazy girl, little crazy girl, little crazy girl. All right, I got to get back to drawing. Sorry. Uh-oh. But it flipped. Uh-oh. How will it flip back? There we go. You'll have to go bug your daddy. Going with a gray. And I just want really thin printing for this. I'm having a lot of fun doing this lettering where it takes up the whole space. You know, you go all the way from the top to the bottom of whatever it is you're doing. And it's very fun. She is so cute. And she's a really good girl. Now comes the time when we are going to start being the meanies and getting her to listen, because I want to be able to take her off her leash. And I haven't been able to do that because she's a runner. That's the saddest part of her life, is how many times she ran and then was given up on when they got her back. I'm not giving up on her. I'm just going to be the stern parent. Joy says, name her Cutesy. Cutesy? Cutesy? I don't think Brent could say that word and still be a part of the He-Man Women's Hater group. What was that? Was that from the Flintstones? Who was the He-Man Women's Hater? Was that Jackie Gleason, maybe? I don't remember. Gosh darn it, this is a pretty little card. Well, they told us she was 1.5 years old, but I don't know. We're not sure. Dang nabbit, this is pretty. Some days I really like what I do. And some days I could care less. Oh. I think we will color in the lettering a little bit. The Little Rascals? What do you mean the Little Rascals? Oh, maybe that was the Little Rascals, the He-Man Women's Haters group. You might be right. I have told this story before about how they used to call my mom Furina from the Little Rascals because her skin was so dark, everybody thought she was black, and her hair was so curly. And I thought it was so cool because people would always think that my mom was not my mom. That was funny. Guess she had to be there. Oh. Oh. I got outside the lines a little bit. Oh well. What are you going to do? Come after me? There's that pretty purpley blue color, which I really like. Keep her leashed. Oh, I'm going to keep her leashed when we go outside, like especially around our house, Terry, because there are critters, like where you live. But I would like to be able to take her off leash when we are other places, possibly. All right. Karen says, that is where He-Man Women's Hater Club. It was when they built their clubhouse in the Little Rascals. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. And everybody. Hey, Bugsy, no way. Hold on. No way, Jose. Oh, nuts. Little turd. My $100 shoes is trash. Watch your shoes. No, no, no. No, no, no. You do not eat my shoes. Oh, dear. Well, there's the beginning of the scolding. She ate my good Nordic shoes that are mine in the winter. We would have heard much more yelling if she had eaten Brent's shoes. No, 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 girlfriend. You do not eat my shoes. I may be sorry for doing this, but I'm going to try. That is dry. Oh, there we go. Little devil. Charlie ate my shoes one time. That was it. One time, one and done. Guess we got to get her a piece of leather to chew on. Little Dickens. I didn't have a chance to rub her nose in it or anything. Didn't want you guys to think I was being mean to this sweet little baby dog. But if it happens again, I can tell you what, she is not going to like me very much. Okay, I am done. And I really, 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 really like my card. Like really, 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 really. Joy says, I had a silky terrier who got into my closet and chewed the heels off every pair of shoes. Oh my gosh. Charlene says, don't get her a pair she can chew on. That never works. They eat all shoes. The allergies are good, Doreen. Thank you, Debbie. I'm proud I didn't swear as well. Anyway, here's my card, and I really like it. Could you tell? I'll take a picture of it, and so you guys can see it. Oh, look at the shaking there. That's not the camera, that's me. Okay. So this goes into this cute envelope. Yeah, don't try to suck up to me, dog. Get off of my toes. And it goes right there, like that. So that one is super cute. And then tomorrow, where are we? Or is today Friday? It is. So that's today. Tomorrow is lovely, light-hearted ladybugs. We have 3 more to do. That's it. 3 more to do. And I think it's here, right? Lovely, light-hearted ladybugs is on this one. And then here, right? Why does it look like I'm missing something? Oh, here. This one is life-infused freshness. And then Hello, Glorious Spring is going on the cover. And I want to make some other little, oh, look it. I was splattering and I splattered these black dots on this. And so I watercolored it in. Just going to add more white on top of these black dots. I should have put this away while I was splattering, but I did not. So see, you can always fix even your splatters. All right, so let's go back. So that's next week, and this is today. So cute in this little envelope pocket. If you aren't saving your envelopes to cover, you're crazy. Especially these cute little ones. It was so much fun. I have to prepare for journal play day as well. Whoever said that, Lisa. Today's my day to prep for journal play day and for book club. But book club, I don't think I need to do too much prep. All right, everybody. I'll see you Monday. I hope you had fun with pansies, and we'll do lovely, light-hearted ladybugs. I will put up the ugly page of May prompts. I really might redo it. It's really bothering me because I can't stand that green. It's just so green. But anyway, I will scan this and put it up. And I'll see everybody in book club later today. If not, I'll see you Monday. And have a really good weekend. It's going to rain where we are, so it'll be an inside weekend, which is good. I like being inside, so that makes me happy. All right. I'll see you guys later, hopefully in book club. Okay, bye. Love you guys. Bye.